Then you barely get home.
Yeah, you got problems. You're not allowed out.
I'm allowed out. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, okay.
So what do we got on the agenda today?
I don't know. I didn't write anything down. That's up to you guys.
Start her up.
Yeah, we're good.
I went 2 for 3 yesterday. I don't know why I like the Knicks at +8.
They're bad.
Yeah, I don't know why I like them. I was like thinking about it. I was like, Philadelphia, man. Ben, Simmons. I was like, scrub. I'm like,
Obi's out for how long?
I don't know. It's a calf. So 2 weeks.
Not good. Not good.
This is just a strain, so who knows? It could be just day to day. I don't think it's like anything too crazy.
NBA guys back on track.
Yeah, here we go.
3-1 my last 4.
No, you're not.
I am.
I'm 6-1.
I was 2-1 yesterday.
I had the Pacers -5.5. Was it -5 or just -5? Something like that.
This guy saying he's 4. Just be quiet. You're like, be quiet. Are we live?
I'm 3-1 my last 4.
Just stop. Just stop.
3-6 overall. 3-1 my last.
Just stop. 3-6. You
It
sound
took a
like
couple days.
Yeah, you sound like Stu Feiner on the Sunday NFL picks with Barstool.
It took a couple days.
0-9, but he won a couple of small bets, so it's fine.
Can you guys still see me?
All the bets
Yeah,
are the same.
yeah. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
All right. Start your
All the bets are
introduction.
the same.
Start it up.
There's
Intro.
no units. 3-1 my last 4.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Week 2, Sunday Sports Show.
technically week 1 due to
Technically
unforeseen
week 1.
technical difficulties last week. So
Yeah.
First
this is
try.
the first one that's out there and live to the public.
I had a cool video countdown last week. I forgot to do it this week, so we missed out on that. But
Missed it.
So
Work in progress.
it's a work.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry.
It's a work in progress. We may get sued by the Rangers for having the backdrop
Yeah.
and the logo. Week 2, pretty much what we do is we go over what happened in the world of sports this week, recaps, and then we look forward to NFL Sunday, NBA Sunday, trending players, cards, what we've traded over the past week. So we kind of hit everything on the show. You got myself, Chris Camp, Mike Granger, CMM Sports, Kraus on the bottom.
Yep.
We did our intros last week. I don't know if we really need to hit that again.
No.
We'll make it short and simple. The other two guys have been collecting cards for years, got out for a while, are now back in it. I'm a degenerate. Sports lover, miserable Knicks fan, Dolphins fan. These two to my right and underneath are diehard Rangers fans. So yeah, we'll kind of hit everything as we go along. But I guess this week we'll start off with NBA. What we saw over the first couple of games. It was, like I predicted, a shitty Christmas. Lost the first 3 games, 0-3. Got the Lakers at night, hit that. But it went just as expected.
It was typical NBA.
It was just
typical
bad
NBA. The best
Just
teams
bad basketball.
completely dominated the NBA. That's what happened. That's basically what happened. The best teams just came out. They steamrolled everybody else. We basically know what the playoff bracket's going to be. That's how the NBA is.
Yeah, I mean, Brooklyn.
It's early.
Brooklyn was for me the surprise.
I don't think so. Man, I said it last week. Kyrie Irving, dude, how good does he look with like a full rounded team?
I know.
Him? He's unreal. He's untouchable.
I think it was a little surprising that they gelled as quick as they did. That they look as good as they do right now.
The Celtics.
I expected them to be good, but I didn't expect them to be firing on all cylinders that quick.
I was listening to Sports Talk Radio this week, and the word around town was that KD was like playing on a different planet at practice, and it's clearly showing that this guy could score on anybody at any moment.
Yeah,
he's an absolute beast on the court.
I mean,
it's good for the league that he's healthy because obviously it's a show to watch him. So they definitely
look good.
They were like an above average team last year, and the coach did well, which I was shocked that he was fired. But it's like
that was definitely Kyrie or KD that had something to do with that. You don't just fire a coach like that.
It's like the perfect storm. Normally, you would add like a superstar to a team that's like that already. They basically did that. They surrounded the superstars with complete, good talent. I'm not saying elite talent, but like good enough to where they got to get rest. The bench could, handle themselves. A team like that is they're gonna be healthy. They're gonna just take over the East. They're gonna run
through the East if that continues.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, they look good. Our Knicks, RJ looked good the first game. Second game, I think, he looked terrible. Obi's hurt. I missed time already.
The one positive from RJ last night is that he still shot the ball 15 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he shot, 2 or 3?
2 for 15.
3 of 15? 2 of 15?
2 for 15. So if you're having a shitty night like that and you still put up 15 shots, that's fine. That means he's got the green light. So I'm all right with that.
They're a work in progress. It's going to be a tough year.
Yeah. It's going to be rough.
The Warriors look atrocious.
Yeah. Wiseman looks good.
Wiseman through 2 games is clear-cut the best rookie.
They're missing Clay tremendously because Clay plays defense. He's on both sides of the court.
Yeah.
There is absolutely zero defense on that.
Nothing.
Zero.
I said it last week. They're gonna score 100. They're gonna score 1 million points, and they're gonna give up 1 million points.
Yeah. So they're not looking too hot right now.
They don't look good offensively either.
No, they're not really in a rhythm yet. Because Steph's used to playing with KD, Clay.
And I guess I know you're missing Draymond still, and obviously Clay, but that's a bad basketball team.
Yeah.
Surprise to me, so far is the Clippers surprised me, how good they looked. I don't know if it was something with Doc and those guys that didn't gel, but I didn't think losing Harrell, I thought that was going to be a big loss. They looked good. It didn't look like they missed him at all.
He looks great for the Lakers, by the way.
Yeah, the Lakers, it's a joke.
So what do you think it is? You just wrap up Lakers Nets for the championship, right? Just put them in a box, wrap it up.
I mean,
end the season now.
It's 2 games, but those are the 2 best teams right now. It's not even close.
Yeah.
Not even close.
I like the Pacers. The Pacers are playing nice. I liked them last night over the Bulls.
Sabonis could ball.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
He's carrying it right now.
carrying. He had a triple-double last night. Played great against the Knicks the first night. I mean, I don't know what his cards go for if they're floating out there, but I don't know. That may be a good way to look because I mean he was an all-star last year, and I mean he's still his fourth year.
Yeah,
like he still has a ton of potential. So
I'm interested to see the game tonight between the Lakers and the Timberwolves. I don't know why, but I'm interested in that game. I think it's going to be a lot of scoring in that game.
Yeah, I mean Minnesota's going to score the ball.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. I just think that's a weird team. I think they're a lot like the Warriors. You know, they're going to score 1 million points. They're going to give up 1 million points. But who knows? I mean, I'm looking from a betting standpoint. I'm looking at the Nets Hornets.
Okay.
And I'm seeing a spread of 10.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like going to double digits, but
I think that's a sucker bet.
Yeah, me too.
But Nets.
I normally don't like looking at a team that plays back-to-back nights, but I got a matchup where two teams played last night.
Well,
and the Cavaliers are not good.
No, they're not.
Not good. And the Sixers.
I'll tell you what, Sexton's playing really good for them, though.
Sexton's playing very well.
Sexton's playing good. Garland looks good. If you don't have his rookie card, go out there and grab it right now. Definitely invest in Garland. Throw that out there.
Garland looked good last night. He had 21 and 12 last night.
Yeah. He played well in the first game, too. I mean, not as well, but he definitely played well.
Yeah, I'm looking. I mean, Nets minus 10 after they won their first two games by 20 plus. The Hornets played last night. I mean, if that doesn't scream sucker bet, 90% of the public.
Yeah, stay far away.
Stay far away. Is Porzingis playing anytime soon? Because the Mavs look awful without him.
They have Luka with four
scrubs.
It's our men's league team with Luka Doncic. That's what the Mavs look like.
They look atrocious. And they're only getting 5 against the Clippers.
Yeah, that's I don't know.
There's a lot of iffy lines in the NBA today.
I think the Pelicans steamroll the Spurs. I think it's a double-digit win for the Pelicans. I think the Spurs being 2-0 is a surprise to start the season. I don't think the Pelicans should be favored by 5.5 in this game, and that's why I think they steamroll them.
Yo, Brandon Ingram is a problem.
Yeah.
Problem.
He looks good, man. He looks good. Zion. He's gonna score. He's gonna, body people down low. He's a 19, 20-year-old kid and a 28, 29, 30-year-old beast body. So his athleticism's unreal. He's going to get past these guys down low and score with ease. But Ingram looks really, really good for them. Really good.
They talked when Ingram came out that the comparison was KD.
Yeah,
long, skinny.
That can shoot.
Yeah.
Right. Like, he's putting it all together now, and it's scary. Again, like, I don't know what – he was an all-star.
He's only 23. He's only 23 years old.
It's his fourth
23
year.
years old. 23 is what's crazy with basketball is that these guys come out so young, and you forget how young they really are. 23 is the year after you graduate college. If you go to college for 4 years, 18 to 22, you're 23 years old the year after you graduate college. So now's the time where you're going to see guys his age excel. Not everybody comes out like Kobe Bryant, KG, LeBron, 18, 19 years old, and are able to play in the league. You know, it takes a little bit of time. Ingram is putting it all together right now. He looks outstanding for the Pelicans. They got a good young core there.
I think there's so much pressure on the NBA, like college basketball players, to just go pro instead of like waiting the 2-3 years, whatever it is. Like, you really do. You have to give these guys 4 years in the league before you like actually assess them. You're kind of seeing it with Colin Sexton, maybe. Like, it took him a couple years.
Yeah, he looks good.
Maybe he wasn't ready to go to the NBA.
Yeah, he definitely looks good right now.
Maybe you need those couple of years to figure it out. The pace of play is different. The bodies are different. Physicality is different. You know, for 18, 19-year-old kids, just after 1 year of college basketball, these kids, they play AAU for so long. AAU is an absolute joke as far as like competition-wise. There's like no intensity. It's just a showcase. That's all it is. So you get 1 year of like real basketball, and then you just make the leap to the NBA. You need a couple of years. So a lot of these guys, like Brandon Ingram, I don't know what his rookie card goes for or anything, but I mean, that dude's going to average 25.
It's definitely on the rise right now. I could tell you that. I've seen multiple people post about it, and he's definitely on the map. He's on the map. It might not be by everybody, but there are people who are.
You may be able to find them cheap out there.
I would say middle of the pack, maybe not. I'm trying to find it right now, to tell you the truth, as we're sitting here. But I have seen people, say he's trending up and everything else. So we'll see. I'm seeing a Prism Mosaic PSA 10 sold for around $300.
Okay.
His actual regular Prism PSA 10 $500 on Christmas, $500. Yeah. So, I mean, compared to other guys, it's not anywhere near the prices you see on a lot of, other star players.
Right.
So I'm looking at raw around $40 right now on a bid. Yesterday, 114, 33 bids. And this is his Prism rookie card. Prism's top of the line.
Yeah.
So
now these are graded?
This is ungraded raw, 125, I'm seeing. Yeah, PSA 10, 500.
So the stock's climbing.
The stock is climbing. I bet you before the season started, you probably could have got that card for around $65, I would say. I'm not going to backtrack and look. That would be my guess. But he's up and coming. People are catching on to him.
Yeah.
People are catching on to him. The thing with the cards in basketball, from what I've noticed, is, and like you said earlier, we just got back into it. Even when we were collecting at our top, peak crowds, we weren't big into basketball. We were idiots too, because 2003 was probably around when we were at the card store every other day, and we just didn't buy basketball, and that's one of the best years.
LeBron James.
Yeah, I don't know what it was back then. We just weren't into basketball, and now basketball is the big money. So we've kind of been transitioning into basketball, I would say. I mean, I know I have more basketball cards now than I ever had. And
I don't remember basketball being that expensive, to be honest with you.
No, now it's just ridiculous. That's why it's wild. But from what I've seen, what I've been following, what I see guys post, it's everybody looks at the points. That's all people look at,
Right.
Guys posting 31 points, 28 points. So Ingram's going to score. He's going to put up, 20 plus on, majority of the nights, and that's what's going to draw people's attention.
Yeah, I mean, the league is pro scoring anyway to begin with. You breathe on a guy, they're going to call a foul on you.
Right.
So that's what people are looking for.
As far as basketball cards in general, I mean, everybody's on Zion and Ja, respectively. They're
Got
both
that laser prism last week. I'm holding on to it.
Yeah, they're both they're both great players. They're both great cards to have. There are other players out there that you can invest in that are pan out, that are going to make you some money. I mentioned earlier Garland. I have quite a few of his cards. I'm definitely holding on to him. I think Garland, is going to excel. I don't know who you're liking, Cam.
Yeah, I mean, I like Garland. I'm waiting for Kobe. He looks great in the preseason. He looks terrible to start the season.
Yeah.
Rui hasn't. I don't think he's played.
No, I don't think he's played yet.
So that was a guy too coming into the season. People were high on. He was trending up.
Sekou too. A lot of people were talking about Sekou.
And he's playing. He got 9 minutes of run last night.
Yeah,
that's I think they played overtime also. He got 9 minutes of action, so that's not good.
No, I mean people were very, very high on him.
Yeah, people were high on him.
And I don't think he scored a point last night.
No, he did not.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So 9 minutes, no stats. The rookies, mentioned earlier, Wiseman's looked the best. Anthony Edwards played good last night. Again, it's all about the points. He had 18 points. I think he had 1 assist, 1 rebound. So he didn't do anything else but score. Melo, same thing. He had 13 last night. He looked awful the first game. Wiseman's been the most consistent through 2. He's going to get the most run. If the Warriors keep getting blown out, Wiseman's going to play 25 to 30 minutes a night, which is more than you're going to get out of the other guys. So Wiseman will put up the numbers. Devin Vessels looked good for the Spurs. He's had a pretty decent run for them.
Speaking of the Spurs, Keldon Johnson wasn't really talked about. I mean, if you guys do breaks and you see the tiers of the teams that these guys, the Spurs were in the 3rd tier.
Yeah.
Spurs were in the 3rd tier. You know, his card wasn't expected to be anything, and I think he's playing well. He's playing a lot better than some of the other players who were in tier 2, and I would say even some of the players that were in tier 1. I think that he's playing really well. I think a guy that people were starting to get high on in the preseason was Kyle Guy, and he hasn't done anything for the first couple games. I mean, Kyle Guy, he was lighting it up in the preseason. I don't know. He's just not. He's not getting the time. He's not. He's not putting together anything. I think PJ Washington on the Hornets. That was another one. The Hornets were, I think, a tier 2 team, and he's playing exceptionally well. It's you got to hold on to these cards, guys. If you have them out there, if you had tier 3 and tier 2 guys, and you were like, oh, they're not, going to be anything, just hold them. Like we said earlier with Ingram, it took 23. These guys come into the league so young. Just hold on, stash them. It doesn't hurt you to, what are you going to get? You sell them now, you're going to get a couple bucks. You really need that, $4 or $5, even if it's that high. Just take a flyer on some of these guys. Hold on to them.
Yeah. Rookie cards, you got to hold on to them for the long run. You don't just.
Yeah, I mean, what's the point? What's the point of grabbing a rookie card and flipping it for $3?
Yeah.
If you hold on to that card and he does break out like an Ingram or something like that, you're going to make 30 times the amount.
What's wild is I see some of these people's stories every day on Instagram, and I know they're younger. They're younger kids. I can see, they go live and you hear their voices, and they're selling some of these cards $1 each. Are they really selling them? They might be beating people. Who knows?
Yeah.
Listen, if you're a younger person right now, I know you want to get more packs because you want to chase the Zion and Jaws. Just hold on to your cards, guys. Don't be giving them away for $1. And
I'll take them.
Yeah, I know. But word of advice to you youngsters out there: hold on to your cards, man. Hold on to them.
Let's. I'm looking. Let's end the NBA on a game that we like today. I know Kraus said Pelicans before.
No,
that was me.
Yeah,
I said
Pelicans.
I like the Sixers over the Cavs tonight. They
over the Cavs
last night, so both teams might be a little bit sluggish, but the Cavaliers are terrible. I think the Sixers should overcome them, no problem.
Cavs are 2-0.
Cavs 2-0. It's a.
I don't like them too much though.
I don't think that's a real 2-0.
Yeah, and then obviously we were talking about before, the Hornets aren't playing that great either, and they got the Nets in town. So who knows if the Nets are going to put on another show for them? But the Nets are, I think they're giving the Hornets 10 points or something like that.
Yeah.
They should be able to cover that, no problem.
I'm taking Bucks minus 12.5 against the Knicks. And then I don't even know what the line is. I don't know what the number is, but the Celtics Pacers under.
Yeah,
I don't care if
matchup. Yeah,
I don't care if it's 175. I'll take the under.
Here we go, NBA guy. Unders.
I'm
all over the Pelicans. I'm all over Zion. I think they take care of business versus Spurs.
Now, flipping over to Week 16, Fantasy Football Championship Week. A lot of teams in the playoff race, must-win games. The Browns are one of them. The Ravens are one of them. Steelers. My Dolphins pulled it out last night. And
hold up before you continue. I don't know how the Dolphins won last. I wish I was Gruden making $100 million to make all decisions. All right, he basically took the safe way out with that field goal last night. But hey, he got the.
I don't know.
He put in his defense's hand last night. But once again, it was like the Raiders Jets all over again. But this time it bit the Raiders in the back end because at that point you need a touchdown, or you have to get down the field, and you let the wide receiver blow right past you. I don't know what that was.
They were. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what defense the Raiders run.
I think it was just confusion on the defensive part because they had two defenders playing up, and the wide receiver just ran right past him.
It looked like they were playing zone.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but
I don't know. But
yeah,
I love this whole start Tua, bring in Fitz as the Mariano in the ninth.
Well, I think I forgot who mentioned it last night in the group chat about him. That Fitz was made to play the Raiders. I think that Tua was growing in his passing progression. I think it's going to take a little time for him to fully develop as a pocket passer, as an NFL passer. I think he reminds me a lot of RG3 when he came out, just not as electric, where there was a certain style of offense that they can run to be successful. I mean, with RG3, it was the play action game. It was, the read option with Alfred Morris and play action over the middle to Garcon and Reed was what made him excel. I think with Tua, it's very similar. If the run game is working really well and he has legs and he can run and he's not as electric, like I said, as RG3, and the quick passes, the play action, slant across the middle.
Yeah.
The Dolphins should have that soon, though, because they're like on their sixth back.
Yeah,
he's
one of their top picks
Devontae
going to be a running back.
Parker was
They got
out last night?
1,000 picks this
Parker
year.
out. Parker missed last night's game. Did he play?
Parker did not play last night.
Yeah, so that's a big loss. And the Raiders' secondary is
Atrocious.
Atrocious.
So I think Fitz was the better play against that team because he's a gunslinger. He's gonna throw the ball when he shouldn't. He's gonna try to fit the ball into tight windows, and 50% of the time he makes the play. 50% of the time it's picked off. But he was the better play last night. There's no knock against Tua. Tua's still going to be a great player in the league. I just think that in a must-win situation like that, I think the coach made an outstanding decision, and he had the confidence, and it was the right call. It was definitely the right call.
Flores already said today that Tua is starting next week. Fitz is ready 100% of the time, and if we need him to relieve, he's going to.
Yeah, he's a long reliever. I
don't hate that theory, but you're not going to win a lot of games in the NFL averaging 4 yards a pass.
No. But this coach has to win Coach of the Year easily. He's pushing all the right buttons for that team.
Flores
is
up there. It's going to be between Flores, Cleveland, or Buffalo, I would assume. Those are going to be the three teams that really took a step forward this year.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, hell of a game last night. By the way, the NFL putting games on Amazon Prime is bullshit.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about that. Especially on a Saturday. You want to throw a random game on a Sunday where...
No, the Sunday morning. Like those 9 a.m. London games.
I understand that too, yeah.
Those are the games that go to Yahoo and Amazon.
Yeah.
Money talks. Amazon slapped the cash on the table.
You had no other games on and people are looking to watch. I don't know.
Exactly.
I guess I get it.
But yeah, going forward to today, you got Cleveland in a must-win game against the Jets. The Chiefs can wrap up the 1 seed today against the Falcons.
I think they're going to do that with ease today.
They should. 10.5 is a little low for that, but they should win.
Once you start getting a double, this is like the time of the year though where taking the favorite with giving up double digit points sometimes it'll bite you because say they seal up the game, they'll pull some of their starters and then the other team will get some scrap points and they cover.
If the Chiefs are up 24 points today, Mahomes is coming out.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The Steelers in a must-win game against the Colts. Who
I am all over the Steelers today.
Why? You think they're bound to win? They got to win eventually?
First of all, I'm still very, very sour about 3 weeks ago when they were coming off a loss to the Redskins, and I needed them to hit for $17,500, and they completely shit the bed versus the Bills. So yeah, I got a little sour spot for the Steelers. That
was by far the worst they've looked defensively all year.
It was. Listen, Stephon Diggs was. He had
every single play.
Every single play. I could have played quarterback for the Bills that night and just found him wide open. Then they follow that up with another dud, and they lost 3 straight now, I believe.
Yeah. I like the goal. It's pretty much a pick 'em. So
listen, I think that the Steelers come out today because the Browns play the Jets. The Browns are going to win. The Browns are going to go to 11-4. Let's not,
Are the Browns wide receivers are playing today, or
they're all dead? They're all dead.
It does not matter. It does not matter. The Jets are horrendous. Okay.
You never know.
I'll go shout out.
They don't want that first round pick anymore, so you never know.
Yeah, apparently they want Trevor Lawrence.
The Browns win by 14 plus today, even with no wide receivers. It doesn't matter. They still have Kareem Hunt. They still have Nick Chubb.
We're making note of this. I have the Jets +7.
Okay, there's even more reason why to take the Browns today. The Browns are going to go to 11-4. If the Steelers lose, they go to 11-4 too. I think that it's a must-win.
Yeah,
I think they're at home. I think that it's cold. I don't think that it's cold. It is cold. I mean, I don't know if you stepped out. It's brick. Yeah. So it's going to be cold in Pittsburgh. I think today's the day you see them. I don't think it's close. Close. If it's a pick 'em, I think they win by 6 to 10 points.
We got
all over the Steelers today. I am all over the Steelers.
The next game of playoff implications is Giants-Ravens. Ravens need the game, especially after last night.
Ravens win by 30.
Is Daniel Jones starting today?
I do not care who's playing quarterback. The Ravens win by 30 points.
I think the Ravens should win. I'm not going to say the Ravens are winning, but I'm going to say the game will be more entertaining if Daniel Jones isn't playing, because forget about the turnover game. The Giants will just lose that instantly with him starting. At some point in the game, he's going to have 2 picks or 2 fumbles, whatever.
Marcus Peters returns a pick today for a touchdown.
The Ravens defense, I don't know. I mean, normally defenses to score touchdowns floats in the +500 to +800 range. That should be a pick 'em, because the Ravens are going to score a touchdown today on defense.
Yeah, the possibility if Jones is playing, it should
Marcus Peters runs back a pick 6 today, and I think you might see it on the first couple possessions.
Yeah, it might get ugly fast.
I think that game gets ugly.
Yeah.
The other NFC East games are fucking garbage. Rams Seahawks.
I'll give you one.
I like this game. This game should be interesting.
I like this game also.
The NFC East, take the Redskins today. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Take the football team today. I think that Ron Rivera puts a spanking on the Panthers.
Ooh, little coach revenge game.
Coach revenge game. I think he puts an absolute spanking on them. I don't know if McCaffrey's playing. I believe he was doubtful.
I think he's out for the year. I think he's done.
He was doubtful.
If they were smart, they would hold him out. I think that I hate to say this, even if I think that they roll. I think that they beat the Panthers pretty easily. I think that his little stripper, fiasco that he went through after last week might be,
he's horny.
Final wake-up call for him that he's about to be the next Jamarcus Russell and kicked out of the league and no one wants him. So I think that he's going to showcase a little bit today. I hope he doesn't play personally as a football team fan. I hope it's Alex Smith. If it is Alex Smith, forget about it. That game is an easy win. Grab my charger here because this laptop's getting low.
The fact that it's 1.5, there's no chance Alex Smith plays.
Yeah, it sucks, but anyway, take Haskins. Skins get it done today, baby.
I like the Skins as well.
Sean Taylor, baby. Rest in peace. 21. Chase Young's a goddamn animal.
Rams Seahawks. Crash, you said you like this game?
Yeah, this game should get interesting. I don't know what's going to happen. Do the Rams defense stop Wilson, or does Wilson and DK put a clinic on the Rams, and then the Rams can't keep up?
The Rams are the weirdest team in the NFL.
They score, they don't score. The defense.
They are one of the weirdest teams in the NFL to me. They lose to the Jets.
I think that was a classic look-ahead game. Like they didn't prepare for the Jets at all.
Yeah, that was a classic Vegas game right there. Everybody
they were looking for this game. They were looking at this game.
Yeah, I get that, but they've lost to the 49ers, a depleted 49er team. They've lost to the Dolphins, and I'm not taking anything away from the Dolphins. They're a good team, but come on, they should have beat the Dolphins if
Going to Miami, West Coast.
They lost to the Niners twice.
That's a tough game.
They lost to the Niners twice. They lost
That's
a close one to the Bills. I mean, they've beaten good teams. They've beaten, they spanked the football team. They beat the Seahawks earlier in the year. They beat the Buccaneers. They beat the Cardinals easily. They put a whooping on the Patriots. The games they've lost, though, I feel like if you looked at their schedule before the season, you could have marked all 4 of those games as wins. Besides the Bills was the toughest one you would have had to pick. The Rams are such a weird team to me.
I think they just shoot themselves in the foot when they go into certain games where they expect to win. You know what I'm saying? They go into those games with a different mentality. That's all.
Maybe they play up and down to the competition.
That should be all the coach right there. They have the same mindset going into every single game. But they go into these games. They try to do different plays. It's like they're practicing against them, and before you know it, they're trying to climb out of a deficit, and it hurts them. So they going into a game knowing that they have a better opponent here. I expect the Rams to actually play well. So I like this game.
I think last week the Rams completely overlooked the Jets.
Yeah, exactly.
They were practicing for the Seahawks. I think you're going to get the Rams' best tonight. Russ hasn't looked great over the past 2 weeks. I know it's on the road. I think the Rams win and win by a touchdown today.
You're going with the Rams? I like the Seahawks. I'm
with the Rams.
Yeah, I'm going with the Seahawks.
I don't think the thing
Rams
with the Rams. When Goff turns the ball over, they look terrible on offense. I don't think the Seahawks turn them over. I think they're going to be fine. I think they win by a touchdown.
It's going to be close. It's going to come down to the final few minutes.
The last game. All right, so we got a close one.
Yeah.
We got.
What do you see right now on mine?
I'm seeing you, but your screen is on the bottom. You want me to add it?
Yes. So you see the screen right now?
Yeah.
Taking a look at some of the percentages for this week off of VegasInsider.com. The percentages you see in this first column here are money line. The
I love
is spread, and the third is over under. So we'll start with the Jets and Browns. It seems everybody is on the Browns, even with the spread moving to 6.5 with their wide receivers.
Love that for me.
I see everybody on the Houston Texans and the line going down 1.5. That's
actually I have Cincinnati today.
A good sign for Cincinnati. I see 56% of the people on Pitt with the spread moving to a pick 'em from them. Originally -2.5, -3. That's not too assuring for me with my Steelers pick, but I'm still sticking with them. I see 68% of people on the Bears today versus Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville wins today. You might want to call me crazy.
The Bears are not good.
I think Jacksonville is going to – yeah, I think Jacksonville is going to mess up just like the Jets did last week unless they come out and try to completely just lose on purpose.
Yeah, you never know with them. That's a tough game there. They might want to lose.
Yeah.
They may want to lose.
71% on the Ravens, 63% on Kansas City, 66% on the Chargers. I think the Chargers spanked the Broncos today. I don't think – I
like the Broncos.
See, we're on opposite, which makes me feel great about my picks today. I love the Chargers today. I'm big on the favorites today. This I don't like, especially as a fan of – I do not like this with this line movement here. I don't like it, but we'll see how it plays out. This is also a pretty significant line movement from 3 to 1 for the Seahawks. Game we really didn't touch on at all, Philly and Dallas.
That's a tough one.
That's a dumpster fire.
What's crazy is that if Philly wins and Washington loses, and Philly can still somehow manage to win the division. I don't know how, but they can. So God knows. Yeah. And they beat Week 17. So I'm not sure how that pans out. This is a very interesting game here. The Titans versus the Packers.
I like the Green Bay Packers in this game. I don't think the Tennessee Titans have the secondary to contain Rodgers today. I mean, Tennessee might run the ball. They're going to run the ball. They want to keep Rodgers off the field. But when Rodgers is on the field, he's going to score today. What do you think that game is going to be, Cam, today? Like 35, like 24, something like that?
I have like a 31-28.
Yeah, something like that.
Tennessee win.
See, I'm going lower. See the 56 open down to 53.5. Everybody on the over. I think you see a 28-24 game, and it stays just under.
Who does that favor? You think?
Green Bay.
Tennessee.
Green Bay.
I like Tennessee in that game.
Fix my screen. Get me back here. It's pretty cool that you could do that.
I'm a wizard behind the computer.
I see that. I'm pretty impressed.
So that's our Sunday night game. Monday night is Bills Pats.
Yeah, I skipped that because the Bills win easy.
Yeah, I mean, I got the Bills plus 62 on FanDuel.
They should have flexed that game.
If the Bills lose by 63, you have it here. I'll kill myself. Yeah, so that's the NFL. Now that this is posting to YouTube, we can actually look back and see how far off we were next week.
Yeah, we can look at it.
Yeah, we can put our little our records like.
Yes. I know for a fact we don't have the proof, but you said the Redskins or the football team got blown out last week and they covered. I was on.
Yes, I did. I did say that last week, and they did miraculously cover.
Let's end. We're coming up to an hour. Let's end the show. Mike, if you want to recap your break last night, anything that we pulled or anything worth value?
It was 3 blaster boxes of NFL Prism from this year. We got 2 Jalen Hurts rookie cards. We got an Antonio Gibson silver Prism rookie. We had some color variations for Brandon Ayuk, a Travis Kelce, a Chase Claypool was probably one of the bigger hits. We didn't pull any of the big name quarterbacks, the Mahomes fireworks, and some other rookies, Jalen Reagor insert, an emergent insert. It was decent. I mean, it was only 3 blasters. We missed out on all the big name quarterbacks besides Hurts, and we pulled 2 of his, which was pretty impressive. The Eagles, I forget who had the Eagles last night, but they did pretty well. They did pretty well. Oh, we did pull a rookie memorabilia card for DeAndre Swift. So it's actually a pretty sweet looking card. It was a Prism
jersey.
A jersey, yeah, no auto, but it was a nice color. The silver with the Lions uniform. It was definitely a pretty nice card.
Yeah, and as you guys, as we post this, keep an eye out. Obviously, you see the Instagram tag scrolling across the bottom. Keep an eye out because it doesn't happen often, but when we do get our hands on a bunch of cards, we will every once in a while run a break. So we were fortunate enough this week to do it, and in the future, we'll try to do them as often as we can.
We're gonna have to start posting on Instagram though, because the past couple that we've ran through eBay.
Right.
So if people have the Instagram, I guess we could throw up a post saying that it's going live on eBay, and obviously the link to the eBay is in the bio.
Yep. Yeah. So.
Speaking of breaks, have you got in any lately? Have you pulled anything worth sharing? I mean, I had that gold Horton Tucker. I flipped it right away.
You got the gold Horton Tucker. I got the gold DeAndre Hunter out of the same break. which I'm going to hang on to. Again, we were talking earlier about like guys that sometimes it takes like 3 or 4 years. That's a card that like I'm going to have to hold on to. DeAndre Hunter played he didn't come out as a freshman, but still his second year in the league. I think the Hawks are very good. I think he's gonna have a role on that team. I'm definitely hanging on to it. That was probably the best card that I pulled out of Hella's break. But no, besides that, I haven't gotten in anything over the past like 5 days.
I got in a hit draft or a Raz.
I can't do the hit drafts.
I think it was a hit draft, and I missed out on a pretty good job card first.
I gotta see. I mean, if you were me, do you hang on to that Ja laser card?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. I would send it out to get graded. I would definitely send it out to get graded.
It looks good.
Yes, it looks good. You want to hope that you get a 10. If you get a 9, it's still worth money. I think the Raw sold at what, 240, 239.
I saw it everywhere from
240,
295. I think you sent me one. So it's all over the place.
And it's a new product. You got to remember that NBA Hoops is a new product.
Yeah.
It just, that box just started hitting shelves, and people are still on Mosaic and Prism.
It's a hot card. People are probably looking for that. So
yeah, I would hold on to it. I would definitely.
Yeah, I gotta look into sending it out.
I would hold on to it. I don't think I've really pulled anything else worth noting lately in any breaks. It's been kind of quiet.
This week, I mean, I should win your fantasy league this week. So you can guarantee that a bunch of that money will go towards breaks and hours of gas for Walmart and Target runs this week.
Yeah. Most of the stuff that I've opened lately is hockey. Almost have the entire Young Guns from this year set. I think I'm missing 6, and none of them are big names. I looked them up on eBay. I could get each one for between $1 and $3. So I'm not missing anything substantial. I'm up to 5 Bowen Byrams, who I'm pretty high on. I think he's the number 2 prospect so far behind Lafreniere and in this year's Upper Deck Young Guns. I got 6 completed base sets. I mean, I got so many hockey cards right now. It's ridiculous how much hockey I've opened.
I haven't gotten into any breaks. I stopped at the hockey because I'm just looking for the Lafreniere. I don't know anybody else in the hockey coming up. So
I pulled another Kraftstov. I'm up to 2 Kraftstovs now, and
all you see is team all basketball, and I'm not trying to get
team all. That's all you see.
I'm not. Yeah, but I don't know why you wouldn't get in that, because if you get the Lakers and you pull a gold LeBron, that card is like $7,000 raw.
Yeah, but I don't know, something about it.
I'm opposite of you. I happen to like to tell you the truth, I don't really care the difference between regular Mosaic and the T-Mall. I mean, the Red Waves and are cool, but the way I see the prices for the golds,
yeah,
like the other night when Hella did one, they got a gold Larry Bird USA team, and the card sold for like $120.
Did it really? I know he said he's like he didn't know.
He didn't know that. He thought it was garbage at first, and I'm like, yeah. We did the check on eBay, and $120 that it goes for, and
those gold waves.
You take a chance. If you hit a gold in a top player, forget about it. You're set.
Yeah, that's why for you, the Horton Tucker made sense. For me, holding on to DeAndre Hunter, and if
absolutely. But I see like these guys that get these other breaks. They're running Prism breaks, Prism basketball, and it's $360 a spot, and they're coming up with duds. You know, you get in that Mosaic team wall and it's $60 for 3 teams, and you hit the gold wave, you're making money. Don't get me wrong. Those 360s in the Prism, you hit a Zion silver, a Zion, color, a Ja color, a LeBron color, you're gonna make money. I mean, I saw, Mamba cards, they pulled 1 out of 25 for LeBron the other night, and I think it went for like 23,000, but it cost 360 to get in that break. I'm not paying 360 for 3 teams and coming up. I don't have the money for it. So I'll stick. I'll stick with my $60 T-Mall entry and hold on to slim chances that I hit a top gold. And
you got to figure any notable relevant player with the gold wave is going to make your money back at least on that break.
Is my screen sharing right now?
I can, yeah.
There you go. So $7,500 it's listed for, 6,000 it's listed for. Let's see. So
it agrees with us about the pricing and whatnot.
Look at this. A gold MVP LeBron sold for $1,200 on Christmas Eve. Like, no one even cares about these MVP cards.
Right.
And it's sold. Look at this. Best offer accepted. I don't see any of the actual golds sold yet. I mean, on there.
God damn.
Yeah. Look at this. $1,450 for a gold MVP. That's wild. Even 3, let's say they took, $250 for the Giannis MVP gold. This is very cheap. Someone sold that way too early. I don't think that's the actual. Maybe it is. But even $250. I mean, that's early though. That's November. I feel like this is way more now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, I didn't think that there were any Lukas yet. Oh, there you go. $1,000. $1,000. Yeah, those were pretty recent.
What's the one? There was one that was actually paid for.
That's on the Luka?
Yeah. It was like a couple down. Oh, no, it was D'Angelo Russell. Never mind.
Yeah. Let's see, Zion. I'm sure people probably sent the Zions away. I couldn't see them listing it right away.
Yeah, they probably sent those out.
So, if you get a Zion gold and you sell it now, you're an idiot.
I did see a Tyler Hero gold the other night. I did see a Tyler Hero gold, and it was the rookie. It wasn't the NBA debut. I mean, here's two golds. Yeah, that's Eric Paschal. It's not even So you got an NBA debut and an MVP of Steph and $500. That's the money's definitely there. The money's definitely there in these gold waves.
Yeah, so that's like what we're saying. Like, if you get in that $60 break, whatever it is, in that price range, you have a one.
There's 2 in every box. There's 2 golds in every box, and you get 1 spot.
The ratio is about the same though. So if you do a $60 break, you get like a $500 to $1,000 card. It's almost the same if you bought a $300-some spot, and all of a sudden you're getting thousands for it, but almost for a close ratio.
You get a 1 in 10 chance on getting that gold.
You get a 20% chance because there's 2 waves in every box.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you literally have a 20% chance of getting the gold wave for $60, or you're gonna go pay $360 to get in a Prism break and possibly come up with absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
right.
So I mean,
listen, for the guys that can afford that and can afford to get into those expensive breaks, I mean, go.
But even if you have a group of guys and you guys are just trying to get stuff to put on your own market, like say the 3 of us split $360, and then whatever, if we do land the card,
right,
we'll sell it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like I said, if you got the money that you can afford to get in those Personally, I think you should do a little research.
You can find on Instagram and you can watch, and there's people out there spending thousands, no problem.
Thousands a night. Like, listen,
it's exciting stuff, but you're like, damn.
The breakers, 5 months. The thing with the breakers that I don't like is I don't like breakers who are only in it for business. I like following people who, one, collect, two, who get in other people's breaks. I think the people that are breaking and that's all they do. And I think they're the reason why the market is so high, because they go and they grab the product, they, list it at this price for breaks.
And as long as people doing these breaks, because that's the only way they can get their hands on cards, the market's just going to stay exactly where it is.
Yeah, I don't like the guys that do breaks that don't collect or don't get in breaks themselves. I think that they are the ones that they don't even have a passion for it. They're not in the hobby. It's not a hobby to them. It's a business.
Yeah.
To us, collecting cards is a hobby. We run breaks here and there, make a couple bucks, and that's pretty much just to support our own habit of ripping packs for ourselves. Like,
it's not cheap anymore.
No.
That's for sure.
People need to do some research, man. I've seen the Pelicans one hobby box of Mosaic, and somebody bought the Pelicans for $350. And what they don't realize is a PSA 10 Zion rookie card is only around $200 to $220 right now. Yeah. So you're in the hole, and that's if you get a 10. And those, from what I've heard, those Mosaics are hard to grade. You get a little Panini chip in it, and you're down to a 9, or the Mosaic emblem isn't perfectly in its slot. Guys, is there a chance you hit a color variation or a Genesis or a Ferret? Obviously, the chance is there, but it's very slim. To pay $360 for one team and possibly your best card, which you have the best chance of pulling, is the base Zion.
If you're looking for a good quality card for a PSA 10 or whatever, you have to spend the money on a high quality box. Those cards are printed to be mint. You're not buying something off the shelf for $20 and expect it to be cut perfect. There's boxes out there that are $500, $600, $700, all the way to $1,000 a box. Those cards are cut pretty much perfect. Some of those cards even come encased already for you, so there is no chance of damaging when you're opening a package or whatever. You know what you're getting. So,
Camp, you got the randomizer?
Spending that type of money, and trying to get a quality card, it's definitely tough to do that.
Yeah,
definitely. But people are going to pay what they want for it right now because they can't get their hands on it, which is, I still can't believe it's still going like that, but it is what it is.
Yep. I think Mike just went to grab some cards. We're gonna do our giveaway.
You got the randomizer?
Mike, I think we should put something together for Hida. I think he was in your break.
No, he's been in breaks with us with Hella. He's good. Hit is the man.
Yeah, he's in here. He's commenting. I think we should put something together for him.
Absolutely. If you want, you pull up the randomizer real quick.
Yeah.
We'll definitely put something together for Hida, but we will do is Chase Young, Kyle Lewis, first Bowman, paper, Brian McLeod, Young Gun, and a KZ Akpala Mosaic. One guy from each sport, rookies.
You sent out the randomizer?
Yeah.
Just make sure you share your screen. Send a DM to us. Give us a list of the teams you collect, your favorite teams, your PC teams. DM. We'll put something together for you.
How many people you put in the randomizer? How many people you got? 10?
Yeah, let me,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8.
there's 8. You
Yep.
want to run off the names for me real fast?
Yep. Hitta.
Okay.
Soccer card trade.
Okay.
KC sports cards.
Okay.
Oh, hold on real quick. Hitta just sent me a DM, said he's commenting that, but he didn't know if it was popping up for us.
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah, I've been trying to comment. Yeah,
I see.
I
I see. Now they're popping up. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to do it manually.
I had to click something over here. What was the last name I gave you? KC Sports Cards?
Yep.
My Card Journey.
Yep.
Abdall, Abdall.
Hold on, let me share my screen. What is it?
Abdall. Abdall.
Okay.
Hit cards.
Okay.
Cards Vault.
Okay.
And Sports KE.
KE.
Yeah. Kilo Echo. Is that 8?
2, 4, 6. Yep.
All right. That's everybody who liked the picture from the first show. And
We'll roll 2 dice.
roll the dice. Whoever comes out on top.
It's going 8 times.
Akpala, McLeod, Kyle Lewis, and Chase Young.
All right, so you got 7 rounds left. 6 rounds left. 5 rounds left. 4 rounds left. 3 rounds left. 2 rounds left. 1 round left. And final round.
Hitta!
Yeah.
There you go, Hitta. Look at that. We wanted to give you something, and now you win the randomizer anyway. That's what you get for showing support, man.
There it is.
All the videos going. That's awesome. I like to see that right there.
The computer knew.
Yeah, they knew he was in it. Hitta, I'll get these sent out to you. Shoot me a DM with your address, man. Thanks for supporting. I know you were in here. You watch our breaks all the time. Appreciate the love.
All right. So there we go. We'll reach out to Hitta. We'll get him a care package.
You'll link this up to IGTV?
Yeah.
All right.
This will be up on Instagram tonight. I'll be back home like around 10 o'clock. So I'll do that when I get home. Yeah, we're at like an hour 10 right now. So I think it's a good time, good way to end it. Is with the giveaway. Any final thoughts from you guys?
Should be an interesting day in football. Hockey starting January 13th. Basketball's in full swing. Buy baseball, guys. If you're not buying baseball right now, you're an idiot. It's, no one's even talking about baseball cards. Get out there. Yeah, research your prospects.
I just bought a box of Clearly Authentic last week, and I got a Yordan Alvarez.
Nice.
Photo, so
get out there on eBay and hit these hit these guys and get stock up on baseball now. The prices on baseball are extremely low. You can get prospects cards for under $10 for top prospects. Just do a little research, get out there. Brennan Davis, Christian Robinson. There's guys out there that you should be stocking up on and holding on to. Other than that, as always, stay safe, stay healthy. Happy holidays to everybody and their families. And we'll see everybody next Sunday.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
All right. Peace.